Hello everyone. I'm so excited. I am super excited. I haven't been on done a Facebook Live in a while, and I am just super excited to be back on and be able to touch base with everyone again. I've been going through some my dad has been extremely ill, and I've been back and forth to Missouri, and we're just kind of dealing with his illness, and it's been difficult. But through it all, even though my heart is sad, I am so excited about what I'm doing, and I am super excited to be on here with you. So tell me good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Some of you may be watching live. If you are watching live, I would love for you to interact with me. Shoot me some likes, some hearts. Let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching replay, just type in comments, #replay, and let me know where you're tuning in from as well. It is a beautiful day here in College Station, Texas, and I am excited to be able to share this information with you this evening. So I want to talk to you about the travel and the travel industry. And before I get started, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am Vicki Smith. I spent 22 years in education, and I became a travel agent back in the fall of 2018. When I was in August of 2018, I attended a retirement meeting for educators, and when I walked out of there, I was in disbelief because the lady told me that I would be basically 85 to 88 years old before I was going to be able to retire with any amount of income, and that amount of income would barely pay rent, if that, here in College Station or anywhere basically. Well, I don't know about y'all, but you need more money than just rent money to survive. So I was in disbelief. It was true shock, even though in the back of my mind I knew I was not normal as far as my retirement, but I just didn't realize the situation that I was really in. So I knew I was going to have to do something different. I knew that the industry I'm in could provide the extra income that I needed. I knew that with the stress of my education job, I was not going to be able to take on another full-time job or part-time job. So this is basically what I wanted to do, was work from home in the evenings after work and on weekends. And I knew this was kind of the area I was going into. Well, one night on Facebook, I saw an ad. Thank God I saw an ad on Facebook, and it was work from home, and it was with travel. And let me tell you, I jumped in feet first, and I have not looked back. And once I got my first check, I knew that I had made the right decision, and I have the internet to thank for that. And so basically I want to talk to you about how e-commerce, or the internet, is changing the industry. So if you're thinking about owning your own business, and you need to contact me, because I'm telling you, I want to tell everyone that travel is the way to go, because it is an exceptional industry to be involved in. But if it's not for you, then find out what you love, find a way to make money with it, and make it online, because there is power in the internet. So for example, let's just talk about Walmart. Walmart was the #1 retailer for years and years and years. I can remember it being announced on the news, Walmart, Walmart, Walmart. Well, guess what? It's no longer Walmart, and we all know what it is, don't we? Type it in the comments if you know what it is. Of course, it's Amazon.com. Amazon has taken over the retail business. And why is that? Well, it's convenient. You don't have to go shop a million stores to find the right pair of shoes. You can sit down at a computer, and it's all there for you. And it's not even just Walmart. Target, I mean, Toys R Us has gone out of business because of the internet. And my husband, he loves to shop on Amazon.com. He rarely ever will go out and to a store to purchase anything. He goes straight to Amazon.com and he finds what he needs there, and it's convenient. So the internet is changing the game, because people are realizing that it's an aggressive way of doing business. And some of you are saying, well, you know, I'm kind of introverted, I'm shy, I don't really know how to approach people. Well, guess what? I am too. I am extremely shy. I got made fun of a lot when I was going to school. I got made fun of when I got to college. I was just very shy and backward. I didn't get out a lot when I was growing up. And so I became very introverted and isolated, especially after my first husband took his life. I just isolated myself from the world. But thanks to this industry and this business, I am coming out of that isolation. I am learning to live my best life now, and I have this business to thank for it. You know, people use the internet to buy cars. They use the internet they don't even see the car. They just go online and they pick their color and they pick their type and they tell them what kind of engine they have, and the internet looks for it and delivers it even. And then you know, people are buying homes online. People are buying their cell phones online. The internet is also changing the travel industry. I mean, how many of you have ever booked your own travel? How many of you have never used a travel agent, never wanted to use a travel agent, and never intend to use a travel agent? Well, before I became a travel agent, I was like you. I could go online to Travelocity, Expedia, Priceline. I could look up what I wanted and I could book my own travel. I didn't need a travel agent. And how many of you comment if you don't really feel like you need a travel agent? And personally, to become a travel agent, I thought we had to attend college and get a degree in travel. I mean, I didn't, back in the day when I was a kid, there were brick and mortar travel agencies all over the place. So I didn't, think that I could even become a travel agent. But guess what? The internet is changing that. So I saw the internet ad, I saw it was travel, and I found out that you do not have to go to school to become a travel agent. Yes, you can go online and take a course and become a travel agent, but the cost of starting your own travel agency is exceptionally high. But I learned through this ad that you could become a travel agent, and if you join a host agency like I did, then you become certified, licensed, and bonded as soon as you sign up with the agency, and you do not have to go through all of that training. The internet has made the travel industry accessible to anyone, anywhere, any age, with no experience. Isn't that awesome? So did you know that when you book online and they tell you that they're giving you the best deals, that they're not just hooking you up, they're getting commission on that booking? Someone is getting that commission. If you go to Expedia or Priceline, Travelocity, Cheap.com, the commission's already built into the price of your travel. So somebody is getting that commission. If you go straight to the vendor and you book your cruise through Royal Caribbean, they're keeping the commission. Somebody's getting the commission. So why not be you, or why not be me, the travel agent? When I'm being a travel agent, of course I'm online more, and I see the rates and on those .coms, and I see how much they're charging you, and I know y'all think because it's a publicized site that it's a better it's going to be a better deal than being with a travel agent or booking with an agent, but that's not necessarily always the case. Somebody's going to get a commission. It's always built into the price. So and with that being said, here's the power of network marketing. If you're going on a trip and you're going to say, let's say the Bahamas. What do you do when you go on your trip? Well, you start posting on Facebook. Hey everybody, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to Jamaica. I'm so excited. You start posting what you're packing. You start posting pictures when you get to the airport. You start posting pictures of the food you're having, the places you're going, how much you paid, how much fun you're having, and you can't wait to go back. What are you doing? Well, you're network marketing. What you're doing is you're advertising for the vendor of where you're going. You are advertising for free. Stop doing that. Vendors are willing to pay you to advertise for them. You know, people tell you after you advertise on Facebook, people are telling you, well, I want to go where you go. What did you do? Who did you go through? How did you, set everything up? You're a travel agent and you didn't even realize it. So wouldn't it be best to get paid to do what you're already doing? There are about 85% of people want to book their own travel. Whether that's because they like being in charge of what they're doing, or they don't necessarily, they want to know exactly how everything is being set up. They want to have control of that, and that's great. Become a travel agent. There is another 15% of people that for whatever reason, number one, they might be afraid to book their travel. They've never been to those destinations. And sometimes it can get quite complicated, especially if you're going on an all-inclusive resort trip, or you're traveling overseas, you're going on a long-term Mediterranean cruise or overseas cruise. Those kinds of things can become quite complicated. So sometimes it's just better to use an expert. And in my business, you can become specialized in whatever area you choose to become specialized in, and then you advertise that and grow your business. Sometimes people are, have time constraints. They're busy, they're working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. They don't have time, but they want to go on vacation. So of course they'll go through a travel agent. You do everything for me. I'll write the check and I'm gone. And then sometimes if you're going on these big group cruises or group vacations, as a consumer, you're only allowed to book a certain amount of hotels, a certain amount of cabins on a cruise, and so therefore you're going to have to use a travel agent, which cruise lines definitely want you to do that, or you're going to have to go straight through the vendor and let their sales reps book those things for you. Like I said, network marketing is nothing more than word of mouth, and we all do it. And I'll just give you the number one example that I thought of, and that's Bird Box on Netflix. Oh my goodness, social media lit up when that movie came out. And it was not just lit up for a week, it was months that people were talking about Bird Box and that movie on Netflix. Now, I personally did not watch it. I didn't think it was something that I cared to see, but I definitely saw all the recommendations on social media. So we all do it. We all network market. Some of it, we just don't realize that that's what we're doing. So network marketing creates more millionaires than any other industry. Did you know that? More millionaires than any other industry. And millionaires, billionaires are investing in network marketing because they see how word of mouth promotes businesses. And with the internet, it is unlimited. With Facebook, you have access to not just your friends and family, but thousands and thousands of people are on Facebook. You have unlimited access to people just from using Facebook alone. That doesn't count Instagram and the other one that I don't use. I forgot what it is right now off the top of my head, but it's just, there's LinkedIn. So there's just unlimited access to people on Facebook. So the travel industry dominates, and I'll just give you an example. The NFL earns around $10 billion a year. Movies earn around $11 billion a year, music around $14 billion, and when you take all the other network marketing industries, they all earn together around $182 billion a year. That's ginormous. However, the travel industry earns about $8 trillion a year. And why is that? Well, when you talk about network marketing, most of you will think of, there's Avon, Amway, Mary Kay. Those industries are all legitimate. They've all been in business for many years. However, you're limited to who you can market to. So if you are marketing for example, a weight loss product, people who don't want to lose weight are not going to be interested in your product. You're limited to who you can reach with your product. However, the travel product is not limited. Everyone uses travel. Whether you're 2 or 102 people are going to travel. So your product is unlimited. And not only is it $8 trillion industry, it's expected to be $15 trillion in the next 10 years. That is amazing. People are not going to stop traveling. They travel for business. They travel for pleasure. They're always going to be traveling. I mean, as an educator, every year we traveled to go to conferences. My brother-in-law is an engineer, and did I say engineer or education? In education, I traveled to conferences. My brother-in-law is an engineer, and he travels probably two times a month or sometimes more with his business. So, as a travel agent in the travel industry, you totally unlock access to travel. And as a travel agent, you have access to things that the normal consumer doesn't have. You become an insider, and vendors show you things and tell you things that you might not hear about as a consumer. So I'm just if you're interested, if you've ever been interested in owning your own business, becoming an entrepreneur, give me a call. Shoot me a message on Facebook if you want to learn more, especially about the travel industry. Now is the time. My company since September has gone from 30,000 active agents to 40,000 active agents. That is phenomenal. And we haven't even reached momentum yet. Get in now. The time is now. Become a travel agent. There is a different quality of life in network marketing. I am becoming a better me because it's all about building relationships, and that part excites me. I love being on Facebook and building relationships with people that I haven't spoken to in years, and I love it. I love seeing what people are doing and their heartaches and their successes. It's fun and it's exciting, and I love travel. I love getting on the planes, and I love packing my bags and going and being with like-minded people and learning about my industry. There's just no end to it. It's all in a mindset. When you go to your job for 40 years, you expect to retire, but there's going to be a cap on the amount of income you make, and that's just not the case with network marketing. There is unlimited income potential. If you're willing to work, if you're willing to sacrifice, and if you're willing to treat your business like a business, you will be successful, period. And as long as you don't quit. You can't quit. You must persevere, and you work your business like a business, and you will be successful. And that excites me. I can't tell you the excitement I feel in knowing that in a few years I'm going to be able to take care of myself like I never thought I could or would have been able to if I had stayed in education. And my kids are not going to have that burden of wondering, well, where am I going to take my mom if the hospital discharges her and the nursing home won't take her? Where am I going to put my mom? What kind of facility am I going to be able to put her in, because she doesn't have the money to take care of herself? I don't have to worry about that anymore, because I'm in an industry that is going to take care of that for me. As long as I'm willing to work and make the sacrifices, in a few short years, I will be financially free. And that is exciting. Y'all, I cannot wait to partner with you. I cannot wait to work with you. Comment and let me know that you're interested. Send me a message. I cannot wait to share this business with you. Y'all have a great week ahead. Remember, I'm the new life traveler. Yay, I have a new life. And my destination is destiny. Change your destiny. It only takes getting the information. So until next time, live your best life now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Live it now. Y'all have a great evening and have a great next week. See you later. Bye.